completely. I moved too quickly to be able to make out the guard's face, and all I saw was a blur of white, red and black like a damaged watercolor painting. I had nearly failed the game within the first 5 minutes. While staying away from the security guard, the player must also complete 3 tasks to end the game and have their wish granted. The failure of completing these tasks before leaving will lead to the security guard permanently following the player and unaliving them. The first task is simple. A train will stop at the station within 15 minutes of the start of the game. The player must board this train and avoid any interaction with the passengers no matter what. If the train does not appear, the player has failed the game. I watched the minute hand on my watch move slowly as I stood behind the pillar and listened to the slow and deliberate steps of the security guard. He had stopped whispering to himself and began walking around the platform. As the minutes passed and the train didn't appear, I began to worry. I heard the steady rumble of a train on the tracks just before 15 minutes had passed. I slowly peeked from behind the pillar and noticed that the security guard boarded the train, with his back still turned to me. The train itself was a typical modern train with nothing out of the ordinary. I walked over to the train and boarded it just before the doors closed. The security guard could still chase me on the train, and so I had to constantly move around making sure that he didn't find me as he searched through the entire train. The rules stated that the train ride would be no longer than 10 minutes.